companies. Now here are the four answers. Everybody listen carefully because he may need your help. A, Oakland. B, McLaughlin. C, LaSalle. Or D, Carter. He thinks C. Are you going with that as a final answer? You don't want to use a lifeline. He doesn't want to use a lifeline. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what he picked was LaSalle, okay? He picked LaSalle. Now, I'm just going to go over to Kevin. I'm going to actually do a little thing. He's going to tell me. Now, what I did is I did black and I did blue on the answers. The blue answers were the answers that were to be tossed away if he picked 50-50. What were those two?
McLaughlin and LaSalle.
McLaughlin and LaSalle were the 50-50 wrong answers. So he picked C. So, Kevin, smash the car. One hit, one wrong answer. 4 to go, folks. Here we go. Hit the car.
I'm sorry.
Fresh paint job. 1 hit. Here we go. Moving on. 2.
Bet you didn't think he was going to do that, did you?
I didn't think I was going to do it either.
Yeah.
The person that was the father of the Merce muscle car, okay, started the manufacturing cars under his own name. Where were those cars built? Now this takes 2 parts of your memory. Number 1, you need to figure out who that person was. Number 2, you have to figure out what the car was. And then when you figure that out, you got to know where they manufactured those cars. I'm going to give you the answers.
I think you can buff it up.
Probably not. Was that car built in USA, Scotland, Brazil, or Argentina? Remember, 50-50 it is. I'm going to go back to Kevin for the 50-50 here. He's going to read off the blue answers.
Brazil, Argentina.
There you go. Brazil and Argentina are not correct. Therefore, we have 2 left. Scotland and USA. Now, I read them backwards this time because I read them forwards last time. Now, here's what his brain's doing. This is what he's thinking. USA sounds obvious. It's got to be Scotland. It's got to be Scotland. And he's going, Scotland? Who the build a car in Scotland? So he's really torn right now, right? Because one seems friggin' BF obvious, so it can't be that. But then the other one's like Scotland. Nobody in the right mind could ever build a car there. And he said the first muscle car, so that's American. So this man's torn. Let's see how he does. He's going to pick Scotland. Now, I'm going to ask you, just like I did the first time, do you want to use another lifeline? He's going for a final answer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over to Kevin again.
I don't know the answer.
Oh, I know he doesn't know the answer. But what I am going to tell him is, Kevin, you don't get to hit the car.
Oh.
The man got it right, folks, Scotland. Now, I'm going to actually go a little bit further. I'm going to ask him, who is that gentleman? His name was John DeLorean. Back to the Future. Snow tires, there you go. Father of course, the GTO. Therefore, GTO made in Scotland. There we go. So we're going off the question number 3. And because we're having so much fun, Tucker produced an amazing car that amazingly was one of the safest automobiles of its time. Okay? It was filled with so many features, such a good car. The big 3 were absolutely horrified of the vehicle, and they killed them. But how many vehicles did Tucker produce before the vehicle was squashed? A, 51. B, 96. C, 537. Or D, 802. He's used 1 lifeline. No smartphones. No smartphones. Cannot use smartphones. Oh, he's going to phone a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to phone a friend. He's going for it. He's on the line.
Tell him the consequence. You're going to get my car beat on if you're wrong.
If he wants to ask the audience, he'll have to use a lifeline. Any answers pushed out may cost him the question. If anybody screams out an answer, we may hit the car. Let's make it fair. 6,293. He's calling me, what a prick. Doesn't count. Nice try.
I don't know the answer. No.
Oh, seriously, did you call a friend? No. Do you have a friend? Does anybody want to be his friend? I'm looking for a volunteer. Anybody, preferably 6 years old and female. There you go. Go for your family, man. She knows. Go ahead. No, you're right there. Go ahead. Now, no smartphone. Did you use the smartphone, young lady? Okay, because if there's a smartphone, he loses instantly. No smartphones allowed. She's right there. Don't call her. We know where she is, for Christ's sakes. We don't need a GPS. What's the answer? She says 51. She thinks, you think, we all think. Now, here's the cute thing on that. Is it 51? Kevin, do you think it's 51?
No.
It actually is 51, folks. It actually is. Now, I was going to be really mean and throw another number in there, and that number was going to be 48, and he probably would have lost because it was called a Tucker 48, and he would have screwed and lost it. But I figured 51 and 48 are too close, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, damn it, only one dent. Moving on. The first vehicles that were ever built, they weren't seen as automobiles, but horseless carriages. What year was the first car, or a horseless carriage, manufactured and patented? I don't give you the answers. 1769, 1872, 1894, or 1885. Now you've used 2 lifelines. He has 1 left, which is you. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean on this one, but I'm liking my odds right now. He's thinking 85, but he's going to ask the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you believe the answer is? We're going to do this by show of hands to keep it fair. Who believes it's A, 1769? One guy. Who believes it's B, 1872? A few people. Excellent. Who believes it's C, 1894? Okay, we're getting a little warm and toasty here. We got a good crowd number for you. D, 1885. All right, you know what? You got your answer. If you feel it, you got the pull of the crowd. Take it any way you like. 1885. Excellent. I'm going to walk over to Kevin. But before I walk over to Kevin, I just want to ask one gentleman in the crowd one question. Sir, gentleman back there, what made you think it was 1769 out of France, which was the correct answer? Oh. Excellent. So ridiculous it had to be true, because it was true. It was a steam engine vehicle. The first vehicle manufactured was 1769. It was powered by steam. 1885 was the first Mercedes-Benz, seen as the father of the modern automobile because it was a combustion engine. Kevin, warm up your engine and smoke that baby.
You know what? Just so I'm going to put it right here so it looks matching. It matches.
You going for a happy face? You only got 2 possibles left here, folks.
It'll match.
Match. Who said he was a sissy? I heard you, right? Like, this guy couldn't hurt a fly. Hey!
It looks okay.
Question number 5. Last question in our little game. Which number does not fit in this AMG grouping? Interesting question. No lifelines left. Is it A, 72, B, 63, C, 60, or D, 50? What number does not deserve to be in this lineup?
These are hard questions.
No. We don't want easy questions, do we? What would be the fun? I'll do this again. 72, 63, 60, or 50. What number does not fit in this AMG grouping? Now, AMG, for those of you that don't know, is Mercedes-Benz. AMG is their high-end model, okay? And they made a number of vehicles. Now, he's thinking through his mind. Over the last number of years, I've seen a this, I've seen a that, but what the hell now? Okay, so I'm going to let this guy start stretching out, because he's going to have a good whack on this one. 63. Of all the answers, the easiest one to get is 63. The reason for it is because they made an AMG 63 in the ML, the SL, the S, and the CLK. And the SLK. So the most obvious one to not pick was the one he chose. But you know what? Because I'm having fun, do you want to go double or nothing? This man gets to hit the car 2 times. But I will at least give you the answer. The answer is, these are all SL cars. SL being the 2-seater, the high-end luxury car. It was the SL50. No such thing. Never made it, never ever designed, never done. 2 hits, my friend.
So you go 1 high, 1 low?
Oh, you can smack it. 1 because you love me. 2 because you love me more. This is now your car. Congratulations.